I hate cancel culture. This world is so fucking soft, and people get absolutely screwed over the dumbest things, the absolute goofball tomfoolery things. So, what brings this video today is Gina Carano, former mixed martial artist, and she plays Cara Dune in The Mandalorian, which you guys know I talk about it in some videos. One of my favorite TV shows at the moment. I mean, it's definitely my favorite TV show, closely followed by The Boys. She was fired even though she plays a prominent character, and you're probably thinking, she's got a decent sized role in it, especially in the first season. Second season, she takes a little bit of a backseat until the second half, and she's a pretty good character, even though she's not the most orthodox standard actor. And as of yesterday, which was Thursday, she ended up getting fired from her role, which is pretty sad. Not only is that sad because she was a pretty good character, and coming from the MMA world, which I'm constantly a big part of that. It's really disappointing because I liked her and she is a huge pioneer of women in women's MMA. And you're probably thinking, Dylan, why was she fired? Well, for the same reason anyone else is fired from any high profile job. She said some shit on social media that had absolutely nothing to do with her job. That was not a big deal whatsoever. But a lot of these, head honchos of, Disney, whatever big corporation it is, are absolute pussies. If three people put hashtag fire and then fill in the blank, they will get fired. Because if you read the amount of support for her, there's a lot more support than there is people saying fire Gina Carano. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm going to go ahead and put up the tweet on screen that got her fired. This is fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So, I don't actually have the tweet. I just have a quote-unquote here, an article on PBS. The actor continued to say, because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating somebody for their political views? So I assume she means like liberals hating conservatives. I don't know what the problem with this is. Let's say it's wrong. I don't necessarily know if it's right. I mean, it tends to make a little bit of sense if I'm reading that correctly. Why would she get fired from that, obviously? Let's say it's wrong. Okay, she's a dumbass. You get fired for being a dumbass? If you even say, they said this is anti-Semitic, how? How you legitimately cannot say anything about any race without it being taken the wrong way. She said that the government manipulated Jews into turning on the Jews. And then somehow that's anti-Semitic. People hear that as all Jews hate Jews. How the fuck do you hear that like that? That makes so little sense. It's actually mind-boggling. Like, I hate this, where people just, they automatically think on emotion. They don't think before they speak. And why would you want someone fired? Why would you want someone's job to end because you misinterpreted their statement? How do you even misinterpret this? Man, there are so many people in undersexed marriages that absolutely hate themselves that have to take it out on everybody else. Like, I genuinely do not know how you take this. Did you read it? They stopped at Jews and was like, yep, anti-Semitic. All they needed to see was Jews. I really don't get it. And, the second half of the statement probably didn't help much, how she is, on the side of conservatives, which is also a big no-no. When you're in the spotlight, anything that's got to do with Hollywood, if you even say it's like fucking Baltimore. If you even say the word conservative or support anything related to conservative, you fucked. You're basically digging your own grave. That's not necessarily to praise conservatives or anything, because I'm sure if Hollywood was ran by conservatives, it would be the same fucking way for liberals. I can almost guarantee that. But that is legit the reality. If you come out as conservative, you might as well stick a knife in your own back. It's pretty sad that a lot of people are just owned by these companies. If they say anything closely related to something that is conflicting the views of the company that they work for, the show that they're on, they might as well just sign the pink slip and walk out the job and pack their shit. Yeah, I absolutely hate that. And I also hate the people that were using the hashtag #FireGinaCarano over a statement like this. I mean, I really don't get it. Even if it was wrong, why would she need to get fired for a statement that was stupid? At the very least, stupid. It's a terrible thing. And not only that, but, the Star Wars franchise is not in a good place. The only reason why it was even close to in a good place is because of The Mandalorian. No one likes the sequel trilogy. I mean, I'm a big fan of The Force Awakens, honestly, until, the last, 30 minutes. But everyone hates The Last Jedi. Everyone hates Rise of Skywalker. Especially the story of Rise of Skywalker is absolutely fucking abhorrent. It's so bad. And then the way that they used Finn, they just legit used his race in the trailers and then just threw him to the side. It was pretty appalling, if I'm being completely honest. And they act like they're some post-racial deity when they're really not. And this just hurts their cause, especially because they have a big fan base that not only likes Gina Carano's character, but is backing her nowadays. And this is just absolutely awful, man. I hate this. And I always hated cancel culture and all the shit that came with it. And the fact that it is invading a lot of things that bring me a lot of joy. It sucks, man. It really sucks. Especially someone who not only brought me a lot of joy in the Star Wars realm, but also the MMA realm. So, man, I'm going to spend some time reflecting on this. Don't get me wrong. I'm still watching Mandalorian Season 3. But it's going to be hard to watch that, knowing this background story that we got. So, anyways, fellas, let me know what you guys think. I'm sure we all hate cancel culture. I don't know who likes cancel culture. I guess the people that are using hashtag fire fill in the blank. Who actually likes cancel culture? It's a sad day.